I think of Wesley, I think of positive energy. A guy that doesn't look like he has a bad day and just very excited and eager to learn and eager to be the best he can be in all areas of life.
When you see somebody with the potential, it's worth it. You know, you can't deny them. You know, you gotta give them what you can give them.
I asked God, look, can't choose. You gotta help me out here. And then little by little, more schools got weeded out, got my answer. You know, I'm going to be an Auburn Tiger. I'm gonna try to be a good Auburn Tiger.
My husband put him in football, pee-wee football, and I'd drive him over across the tracks. And it was really cute. I'd sit in my car and watch him play.
I love playing football in pee-wee. I loved it. All I was worried about was just going to get the quarterback. And it was so much fun watching him run away and then me catching him. It's one thing to have a quarterback like look at you and see you coming, but it's a different thing when the quarterback says, "Oh crap," and then he's fidgeting and he's trying to go. If they decide to scramble out, great, because I love chasing down quarterbacks. I love it. It's fun. That's what made football so much fun when I was starting out to play football, seeing them run away and then I'm getting them. I was raised in Laurel, Mississippi. And the elementary school and the middle school I went to was 99% black, and I was one of the only mixed kids there. My older sister was one of the only mixed kids there.
Blacks and whites don't really mix there. And it's a nice town, but it still has a problem with blacks and whites mixing. They were really bullied. I know Janae was spit on.
Me and my sister never really had a father there in the house, and our mother was always working, or she got caught up in drugs and just got caught up in bad things. So, you know, while she was there, she wasn't really there. All we had was each other, and so we kind of learned real quick that I got to rely on you, you rely on me.
He and his older sister came to live with me and my husband because his mother got into some trouble and had to go away for a while, a long while.
No child should go through that because of mistakes by their parents. And because my parents didn't do the right thing, I have to suffer. Your kid has to suffer. If I've learned anything from talking to my teachers and talking to coaches and just talking to parents, is that 9 times out of 10, those parents will do anything for their kids. They will die for their kids in a heartbeat if they have to. And I wouldn't want my own kid to go through that if I loved them that much.
Janae, she didn't adjust real well. She started having some really bad problems. Decided to try and end it all. She tried to commit suicide several times. Her deal was hanging. She had a spot behind our house. There were some woods and there was a tree. So Wesley knew where that was. So that's where he would run to when I couldn't find her. He would run to that spot.
I love my sister very dearly. When she tried that, I was just heartbroken. It's like, you would leave me? Now that sounds selfish, but like, all I had was her. And so it's like, I thought she was trying to leave me. And then they sent her away for a while for like rehabilitation. And I just kind of got depressed because my sister wasn't there anymore because that was all I had.
I put her in 2 facilities for her to get her head straightened out, you know.
I was thinking about killing myself after my sister tried. She tried twice. I was thinking about it. I was thinking maybe she was trying to kill herself because of me. And so that kind of hurt my heart a little bit. Oh. I was wondering if I was the problem. And I learned that I wasn't.
I called out to God and asked him to help me. And prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. I know if anybody could do it, he could.
I wouldn't have been here without my coaches. They've kind of been the steering point back to the right direction if things were going south. They taught me the aspects of how to work hard. You know, you're taught what to do, but I think the most important thing is how to do something. Hindsight's always 20/20, just about. And you can note things that happened and what they were supposed to mean and how it relates to you. I wouldn't have been here without those things happening. I wouldn't have tried to be the person I am without those things happening.
Janae's turned out good. She's holds down a good job. She's still sane. And my daughter's here, and she has cancer, but we're working on that through the love of God and what He can do for us. We're gonna press on with that. There's always somebody out there in worse shape than we are. We've been through a lot, yes, but we've come through. I was so thankful that somebody saw the potential in this young man. I knew that if they saw the potential he had, that he was pretty good.
You could tell early when he came on campus that from a character standpoint, we knew he fit with us, and a very talented young man. Him and Coach T. Will really hit it off early, and so it was really more about the fit.
Personality is one of the most important traits in a person. Your uniqueness, your individuality. So you have to fit where you belong. My personality just fits more at Auburn.
Wesley's going to have great influence by the time he gets out of Auburn, and the fact he wants to be a coach, I think, is very special, because coaches have the ability to influence young men for the rest of their lives and their families and everything that goes with that. So, it's exciting for me to have a player like that has goals and aspirations to do that.
People in Auburn, they love Auburn. The phrase I've been told is, if you love Auburn, Auburn will love you back tenfold. It's about changing. It's about helping others. At the end of the day, when football's over, what am I? I'm just a person. Just a guy who just did whatever he did when he was younger. That's what I want to be. I'm some guy who loves the people around him. He tries to show it, and he's human, and he lashes out in anger sometimes and frustration, and wonders why he's doing the wrong things and why he's not doing the right things, wonders why he continues to make mistakes, and then he realizes that he can fix them, and he decides to fix them. Well, a better way to describe a human.
Trustmark. People you trust, advice that works.